I don't know what that was. I hit a key on my piano. And I'm glad you got to share that with me when I hit the record button here. All right, so when I stopped that, what I did, I made other card name, letters, whatever. C stands for clap. P stands for pat, your legs. ST stands for stomp. And the reason I have ST there is because I wanted to include a snap later, so which would be SN, but I chose not to put snaps in this part right here. So I'm gonna put those and this little tin, put that on the bottom maybe, or maybe not. Well, I'll be, it doesn't fit there. Gee whiz, why don't they make something better? Anyway, actually, I think I may switch my hat things. Put those there, and then the snaps, pats, claps, and stomps, and that. Yes, this will work much better. All right. Let's see. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pick a candy bar, crunch, and we're gonna pick a place to put it, pat. So, let's see here. I'm gonna erase that circle. And now, this is gonna be stomp, ST. This is gonna be pat, and that's gonna be clap. And the top will be snap, even though we don't have any. All right. Do you guys know what the chemical abbreviation for the SN is? It is tin, like the metal tin, TIN, is SN. And I think P is phosphorus, and C is carbon, maybe. But I know SN is tin, because it's just weird. Why in the world would you name SN tin? But anyway, oh, and here's another one. The metal lead is, the chemical symbol is PB. Like oxygen is O, you know, like H2O. Right? What's H2O? Water. That means there are two hydrogen atoms, maybe, or molecules, two hydrogen molecules, and one oxygen molecule come together to make H2O, or water. And O2, when it's together like that, is oxygen. All right. There's your science lesson for the day. Now back to music. Okie doke. So we picked crunch and a pat. So we're gonna put, what's crunch? It's a what kind of note? Half note. I'm gonna put it on the pat space. All right, and the stem goes up. All right, let's pick a candy bar. Twix. Twix is a what kind of note? Quarter note. And we're gonna figure out where we're gonna put it. It's also going to be on the pat spot. Quarter note we said, right? All right. Let's pick a candy bar, and oh man, we are all on pats right now. Butterfinger, 16th notes, right? So 1, 2, 3. So far we have, I'm gonna make this a different color just because it may be easier for our eyes to figure out. Ta or crunch, Twix, Butterfinger. And that's all on the pat space. So crunch, Twix, Butterfinger. Do that with me. Ready, go. Crunch, Twix, Butterfinger. All right, maybe we'll get a different level this time. Twix. Ooh, stomp. All right. So, you know what? I'm going to choose colors just because that might be a little easier for us to understand first. So all of the ones on the stomp I'm going to put here. And that was a Twix, I believe. So there. All right, let's pick a candy bar. Twix. Another stomp. It's green. I should put these up here. Candy bar. And, ooh, we've got a crunch. Ooh, and our first clap. We'll make claps red. Crunch. First, we have to figure out, can we fit a crunch in the space in this measure? 1, 2, this takes how many? 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It works. So this is a clap. It's going to go in the third space from the bottom, right? And it was a crunch, so it was a half note down. So let's read what we have so far while I get this marker. All right, so we've got a half note. Crunch, Twix, Butterfinger, Twix, Twix, crunch. So let's do that on our body percussion. So we've got pats in the first measure. Then we switch to stomp, stomp, crunch. That was a really loud clap. Did that come through in the video? It was loud in my room. Here we go. 1, 2, patting first. Crunch, Twix, Butterfinger, crunch. Or sorry, Twix, Twix, crunch. Here we go. Ready, go. Oh, what is that? Crunch? Ready, go. Crunch, Twix, Butterfinger, Twix, Twix, crunch. It's really hard to find a candy bar or a note or whatever that sounds longer. Twix is a pretty short word, right? And so I picked crunch because we could stretch it out. We can stretch out Twix too, Twix, but I wanted to do crunch anyway. So you have to kind of really pay attention to that. All right, we've got the top line done. Let's do the next. Here we go, picking a candy bar and a body percussion. Kit Kat, we haven't had one of those yet, and that's on the stomp. Stomp is green. So Kit Kat, what kind of notes are Kit Kat? 8th notes. There we go. Kit Kat. On stomp, let's pick, here we go. Crunch, and it's a clap. Now we have to see, can we fit 2 beats? Because crunch takes 2 beats in this measure. We've got 1 beat total. Yes, we can because we have 3 more left. So this is a clap. Claps are red. Put a half note there. All right, how many beats do we have left? We got 1, 1, 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. How many? We've got room for 1 more beat. So we can't pull a crunch right now. What can we? Oh, we can't pull a crunch. I'll put that back. Ooh, a rest and a clap. So it really doesn't matter when you pull a rest. This doesn't matter. So I'm going to put it back. I'm going to put a rest there. All right. Set that here. All right, let's pull candy bar. What do we have? Butterfinger. Ooh, yeah, we have had one. And that's on Pat. Okay, Butterfinger on Pat. Pat's blue. Butterfinger. How many beats do 4 16th notes take? How many beats for 4 16th notes? Just 1. So we have how many beats left? So we have 1 here. 4 minus 1 is 3. All right, let's pick a candy bar. Twix on a clap. Clap's red. Twix is a what kind of note? Quarter note. Here we go. Clap. And remember, there's my stem rule. If the note head is above, or sorry, it's on or above the middle line, that means we put the stem down. If it's below the middle line, we put the stem up. All right. And we've got how much room? 1 beat, 2 beats. We have 2 beats left. So we can get a crunch, but that'll be the end of the measure. Let's see. Butterfinger on Pat. Pat's blue. Butterfinger. All right, now how many beats do we have left? 4. So there's a total of 4 beats in each measure. So let's put the numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can put 1 more candy bar in there. 1 more beat. It can't be a crunch, can it? Butterfinger on the clap. Double beam for 16th notes. All right, let's just say it. We're not going to worry about whatever. We're just going to say the candy bars right now. Crunch, Twix, Butterfinger, Twix, Twix, crunch. Kit Kat, crunch, Butterfinger, Twix, Butterfinger, Butterfinger. Man, that's really complicated. Let's do a little slower maybe. Ready, go. Crunch, Twix, Butterfinger. Ready, go. Twix, Twix, crunch. Kit Kat Crunch, Butterfinger Crunch, Butterfinger Twix, Butterfinger Butterfinger. This is much harder than what I thought. What would be cool is if I had a picture of the Kit Kat and Crunch and Twix bars. So, because I think that would help us out, maybe. But anyway, we're gonna go along with this. Here we go. Ready and Crunch, Twix, Butterfinger, Twix, Twix, Crunch, Kit Kat Crunch, Butterfinger Crunch. I'm sorry, Butterfinger Twix, Butterfinger Butterfinger. All right. So you guys can be writing this down at home, and you don't have. I mean, it would help probably to have those 5 lines. If you have a printer, you can look up blank staff paper, and you'll have this. All right. You can just print some of that off. And also, if you want to really get fancy, I know some of you guys are totally into this. There is, it might be called Note Cloud, but there are free music writing programs out there. Like, you can't write a whole lot, but you can do it for a few measures. But you can definitely do this right here. All right, so here we go. Pats, ready, go. Crunch, Twix, Butterfinger, Twix, Twix, Crunch, Kit Kat Crunch, Butterfinger Twix, Butterfinger Butterfinger. And that was all of that. We'll do a measure at a time. Here we go. Ready? Let's see, that's a crunch, right? On Pat. Ready, go. Crunch, Twix, Butterfinger. Ready again. Crunch, Twix, Butterfinger. All right. Now, we have 2 Twixes on the stomps. Ready, go. Twix, Twix, Crunch. Let's do that again. Ready, go. Twix, Twix, Crunch. And then right here, Kit Kat on stomping. Ready, go. Kit Kat Crunch. And then here, Butterfinger Pat. Clap Twix, Butterfinger Butterfinger. Ready, go. Butterfinger Twix, Butterfinger Butterfinger. All right, let's see if I can do it and you can do it all the way through. Here we go. Ready, go. Crunch, Twix, Butterfinger, Twix, Twix, Crunch, Kit Kat Crunch, Butterfinger Twix, Butterfinger Butterfinger. All right, so that's that. You can pause it right here and keep practicing it. Do it slow. Like, don't feel like you have to get it right away. Like, the cool thing about being in this quarantine is that you get to learn at your own speed. So you can just hit the space bar or K or click on the pause button and just do this over and over again. And I will even hold it up a little closer to the camera so you can look at that and you can look at my awesome eyes. So hit pause. And practice. All right. So there's that. And I will see you next time for some Milky Way. Maybe if I can pause this.